A gift box at a holiday market is not just cardboard and ribbon. It is a tiny stage performance for your product. You are not selling a candle, you are selling the feeling of unwrapping something special, and that feeling has a price tag whether you admit it or not. Let's talk materials first, because that is where most vendors quietly bleed money. A sturdy box, tissue paper, a ribbon, maybe a wax seal or a little tag, all of that can add up to $3 or $4 per unit before you even touch your actual product. Here's the twist nobody warns you about. Cute packaging often costs more per unit than the item inside it, especially for small stuff like soaps, lip balms, or jarred jams. So how do smart vendors handle this without crying into their receipts? They batch buy packaging supplies months before the holiday rush, sometimes as early as summer because prices creep up and stock disappears once October hits. Labor is the sneaky second half of this equation. Tying a ribbon looks easy until you're doing it 200 times in a freezing tent with numb fingers, and that time is worth real money even if you are the one doing it. A good rule some vendors use is to estimate how many units they can wrap per hour, then divide their hourly rate by that number. If you can wrap 15 gift boxes an hour and you value your time at $20 an hour, that is roughly $1.33 of labor baked into every single box. Now, here comes the part that feels like magic, but is really just psychology. Perceived value is the idea that people will pay more for something that looks expensive, even if the actual cost difference is small. Think about it like this. A bar of soap in a plain paper bag might sell for $6, but the same soap in a little box with ribbon and a wax seal can sell for $11, and shoppers will happily pay it because gifting makes people generous. This is not tricking anyone, by the way, it is just design doing its job. Humans are visual creatures, and holiday markets are basically a giant stage set for nostalgia, warmth, and a little bit of showing off when they hand someone a gift. A common mistake new vendors make is pricing the packaging as an afterthought, tacking on a flat fee like $2 for gift wrap without doing real math. That flat fee often does not cover materials, labor, and the time spent standing at your booth wrapping instead of selling to the next customer in line. Some vendors solve this by offering tiered packaging options, like a basic bag for free and a deluxe box for an extra $5. This lets the customer choose their own adventure, and it protects your margins because the fancy stuff is optional, not baked into your base price. There is also a seasonal timing trick worth knowing. Ordering packaging in bulk during slower months like August or September can save you 15 to 25% compared to scrambling in November when every vendor on Earth is buying the same ribbon spools. History nerds will appreciate this detail. Fancy gift wrapping as a retail strategy really took off in the early 1900s, when department stores realized that presentation could justify higher prices, and honestly, holiday market vendors today are running the same playbook with way more glitter. The real lesson here is not spend more on packaging, it is know your numbers so your packaging pays for itself instead of quietly eating your profit. So if you are a vendor trying to figure out your own pricing without losing your mind over ribbon math, you are definitely not alone in that struggle. Want to learn more about how we help vendors like you plan smarter and price with confidence? Check out our links in the description.